anything can throw me off, and I'm thrown off by everything today. It's going to be okay. We're going to get it done. So I'm trying to take you with me through everything that's going on, even when we're just at home struggling. I just want to know that what I have established is going to work. And when it doesn't, it just throws my morale off. Do you have on pants?
They'll never know.
Oh, y'all. Welcome to the channel. We're just a couple of empty nesters from Tennessee. Well, hey guys. I didn't know you all were hanging out in here. Let's go to sleep. Are you sleepy? You're so cute. A little bit. Hello world, I'm Sonia. Welcome to the vlog. I'm a 61-year-old slowly approaching early retirement. It can't come soon enough. So join George and I for a few days as we, well, just live our lives and do what we do. Also at work, we added this cute little dog to the calendar, and it makes me laugh every day. I just love it. Also this week, we joined our church group at the World Bible School benefit dinner. If you have watched my previous vlogs, you know that I'm well involved in the World Bible School as far as grading students' tests and adopting them and encouraging them in their Bible studies. And here's our group here. I was so excited that we were all together and could experience learning about all the different things that have happened with World Bible School overseas, and it's just a wonderful program. Hey guys, it is Saturday morning, October 12th, and it's been a pretty good week. It's been a busy week. It's gone by fast. The hair, I'm loving being able to run out the door with it. I did get a lot of compliments on it, but you know, today's the first day that I really styled it, and I can't really tell any difference much. I mean, it's just, quite honestly, it's just too short to style, but that's made it very easy to just run a blow dryer through it, fingers through it, and run out the door. And that was kind of my goal, you know, through the rest of the year, to just make things easier. And there's not a lot of ways that I can make my life easier. So this was one way, and it's given me at least probably 10 minutes back in the day. But I appreciate all the comments. One of the things that we saw this week were the Northern Lights. It was the first time for me. Like, I think I have sort of visioned it before, and I just didn't know what was going on. But we could hold our camera up. You know, we live close to city lights. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know I'm videoing, right? Do you have on pants?
They'll never know.
All right. So good thing we're doing close up here. We did get to see the Northern Lights, and they were...
We're doing close-ups?
They were fantastic.
My close-up was fantastic, or the normal?
Absolutely. Your close-up was fantastic. All right, so the Northern Lights, you know, I think I've seen them before, and I just didn't know what was happening. But the only way we could really see it good was to hold up our phones, and you could see the pink glow. Also, training at work is going well. Let's see, we've been training for 2 weeks now. I think we are finishing each other's sentences, dotting each other's I's and crossing T's. We are really making some progress here. I really thought that training... George has a message. I really thought that training was going to take a longer time, and I think in some cases it really could have, but she has such a strong background in payroll and paying taxes. that, you know, she's even helped me with the state that she came from that we have to pay taxes in. So we were having a little bit of trouble in that state, and she's just like, oh, here's how that works. Turns out California was quite a bit different. They did it backwards from everybody else. So who knew? And like I said, it is making everything go by fast. You know, there's 2 of us to do things. And so we're getting through with the week quite a bit earlier than I expected. So I'm going to go and get my new glasses. You know, I've been wearing these old ones, but I went to the eye doctor yesterday and got my prescription. And then we're going to go to a store and try to get a deal. I think I saw they had buy one, get one free, buy one, get one half off at Vision Works. I really don't know if we'll save any money. Our company changed the insurance program, and so the vision plan we have now does not work at my normal place that I shop, which was expensive anyway. So I don't really have any vision benefits at that place anymore, but this place takes it. I might get a little bit of a discount. We'll see what happens there. But anyway, I'm anxious to pick these out. George is going with me. It makes me really nervous. I did have somebody tell me that my other big round glasses made me look like an owl. You know, I didn't know that it made me look like a bird, but you know, apparently it did. So one of my subscribers had told me that it was, you know who you are. I think I called you out last week. And it's someone that's always been very honest with me. So it's okay. We've known each other a long time. So no worries about that. I'm fine. But I didn't realize it made me look like an owl, but apparently it does. And these, I don't know what they make me look like, but they just don't look like me, especially in this haircut. So I don't know how we're going to end up. I don't know that there's any pair of glasses out there that's going to do it for me, but we'll see. Another thing I wanted to address, because I've had this comment come up more than once about our cats. We do have currently 2 outside black cats that we are feeding. One we claim as our own, Little Bit. He is in the introductory section of our video each week. You guys get to see anywhere from 30 to 50 minutes is kind of where my videos usually run, because I talk a lot. You guys get to see about 30 to 50 minutes worth of footage, and so you don't really get to see our entire life or our entire week. You just get to see a peek of that. So I guess I kind of assumed that you guys knew because of that. You know, you didn't see everything, but I think there's kind of an assumption that since we aren't always including Little Bit in the videos, that we just don't love Little Bit, and that would be inaccurate. We do love and care for our cats, and they are strays that we have taken in. Little Bit wanted to be an outside cat. He has loved his life here. He loved to hunt outside in the woods and be out there all day. When it gets really cold and bad weather, we let them in. We have a basement downstairs and we take care of them. We also make a winter box. Okay, I feel like I need to stop and explain about Elmo, or I'll end up having more questions. So Elmo is a new cat that has come up for several months, and then he was gone for several weeks, and then he came back, and so we were trying to figure out what we needed to do with him. We kind of think he's a neighbor's cat, but if he's here when the weather turns cold, you know, we take him in also, and you know, it's worked out well. He and Little Bit don't get along great, but they did during the really cold nights when we had them in the basement. So we do look after our cats and we do love them. I'll try to do a better job of including the cats in the footage so it doesn't, you know, leave you guys with the wrong impression. But yes, we do love our cats, but they are outside cats and they want to be outside cats. Do they get treated as well as the dogs? No, they don't sleep with us in our bed at nights, and we don't, put them in our laps. But, that's just the way it ended up, because these are outside stray cats and they're not trained to be indoors, and that's okay with us. So, hope that doesn't offend anybody, but we do manage to take care of them, and no, we're not negligent in any way with our cats. Even when we traveled, we make sure, that we have neighbors that take care of things. I hope I straightened out that issue for everybody. It's all good, folks. We love our cats. The other thing I was going to say is I'm going to take a kind of a break this weekend, not from YouTube, but I mean just from life itself. I was trying to figure out kind of, the last 2 weeks I've been trying to figure out my to-do list and ways to squeeze out a little more time. And I really figured out the main issue that I'm having is I'm just not getting time to think. I'm not getting time to have a thought of my own. There's something capturing my brain all the time, and I'm not really getting enough time to think. Going to the potty has been about the only time that I've had time to think about my own, and they've become cherished times. It's like you close yourself in, and it's like, holy cow, I have this moment and place and time to call my own. Is that not sad? That's very sad. I pray on the way to work, and I'm usually listening to some kind of video or podcast, on the way home, just to kind of transition my brain from work, which I've done for many years. But as far as getting time to think, plan, just be present, that's been very hard. So I need to do better at finding that time, I think. So this weekend, I'm not going to church tomorrow. Mom said she didn't need to go to church tomorrow. She canceled first. Anytime she cancels, I usually say, okay, that's my cue to take a step back and just kind of have a weekend. I was supposed to be off today, but we are going out and doing some things anyway. We went somewhere last Saturday. We're going somewhere next Saturday. I'm just not getting a lot of time because of the time of year it is. So let's see what all we get into today. These aren't bad with my hair. I typically go for brown ones, but my hair's not brown anymore. So these are just clear, but they look like safety glasses. These aren't too bad. They kind of go with my face a little bit. So George thinks I should get these because they're kind of Devo. I'm kind of leaning toward these because they're fun. They're typical Ray-Bans. I also like these like a whole lot. Like it's really hard to make it. All right, we got those glasses picked out and they'll be ready in a couple of weeks. Wasn't too bad on the expense. I will say that my company insurance didn't do me any good. Their discount was better. The store discount of buy one, get one free. There's that. And
but she did say that you could turn in the receipt and maybe get reimbursed some, which would be good.
Yeah. So I'll try to remember to do that. I'll put it on the to-do list.
Oh, you'll remember that.
Oh, he'll remind me.
I'll remind you.
And I'm going to see if I can get this bird feeder next to me. There's a bird on it. Hang on.
Which button opens this?
Oh, no. I'm like a kid when it comes to car wash. I love it.
a little small.
We made a little stop into Academy Sports.
I think Cody would.
Wow, $49, but they sure are comfortable. First, load in. Washing clothes today, which I got about a 5-hour delay getting started because we were busy this morning running errands. So yeah, first load, washer starts rattling like it has screws in it running around. I don't know what's wrong with it. My first response was, oh freaking no. My second response is, well, my day just got a lot easier. Don't have to worry about the laundry again until the washer gets fixed. So how about that for having time in your schedule? I did pray for it, so I guess it's meant to be. Okay, it is Saturday afternoon at, still hadn't got the watch fixed today. We did stop by AT&T to see if they do batteries because it keeps dying early in the morning. It's kind of strange. Every other day it'll die early, and then I'll have a day where it will hold out till 4 p.m. So I don't know what the deal is. But the AT&T store couldn't help me. That's where I got it. You have to go to the Apple store. I did have a choice of buying another one. Would have been around $500 and would have been $13 a month added to if we put it on our cell phone bill. So, I mean, it's good to know that you can do that. They only keep the most recent ones in stock, so I guess we'll hold out for the Apple store. Let's see what else. So it was good that we got my glasses done, car washed. We went to Academy Sports, came home, started diving into the wash. That's a bust. I've got the window open so you can hear airplanes. I guess George opened the window when he was on the walking pad. Ironically, I came back to the office to come to a quiet place to record this video. I'm a little bit disheveled right now because the laundry is not, I can't get the laundry done. The washing machine is making some noise. I don't know, it's just kind of put me in a tailspin. And then Maddie has diarrhea. She had a little explosion all over the place. It also, I've changed clothes because she had her explosion, jumped on me, and then it was all over me as well. So I can't say that the afternoon is going very well. I'm trying to log into the computer. I don't know what to do next. I just kind of feel like the world is against me right now. It's like, okay, I always start my afternoon with getting our laundry done. There's always a lot of it, even though there's 2 of us. I only do it on Saturdays. If I can't do it on Saturday, it just kind of blows my mind, It's like, and I'm just trying not to think about it. And I don't know why my computer keeps going off right now and will not let me log in. Hold that thought. It's because I was using my work password to log in on my personal. Oh, y'all. Okay, so I thought maybe if I came back to my computer and I did my to-do list in a different way, like I was talking last week, it might inspire me to figure out what I need to do next since I can't do the laundry. My house needs cleaning up, but I think I have some more important things that I need to do besides that. I need to order Target. I need to do some online Christmas shopping. I've got just a whole, slew of different things that I need to figure out how to do. So right now I'm just kind of like, okay, let's just get in the airplane and let's just go up to the big picture aerial view and figure out what we need to do from here, because today is already almost over. I do have tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to go really fast. It's going to be the work week again. But when the washing machine broke, it just kind of broke me. I just said, well, I'm just going to watch Sister Wives. And I watched one show because I was behind. And so I watched the next show. And then I did World Bible School. And there were just mega amounts of people doing the lessons. And that's really good. That's really good. That's what we want. But I was really surprised. It's taken me a while today, off and on, to get through those. So I'm just going to stop. It's going to be okay. We just have to reassess. And I was wrong about what's being wrong with me was just that I didn't have time to think. I did have time to think today, and it just made me realize how behind I am and how much I have to do before, oh gosh, just how much I have to do in the next few weeks to pull off so many things. Like, you know, we're going to be traveling. We got to pull Christmas together. It's just all going to happen so fast. So like, and we have life group coming over, and I've got all these orders I need to do on the internet. I don't know. I'm just kind of hyperventilating right now. So, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to just do that little T-bone to-do list activity. Like I recently talked about. I talked about doing it. I never did it. And I think I really need to do that now. The crisis to-do list. So I shouldn't have watched Sister Wives. I needed to just chill out for a few minutes, but I shouldn't have taken those 2 hours. That's what happens. It's like the laundry threw me off. Anything can throw me off, and I'm thrown off by everything today. It's going to be okay. We're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. Hang in there with me. I know today's kind of weird, but you know what's kind of funny about these videos is that you all don't know how my day's going to turn out. And the funny thing about that is that I don't either. Like, I think I know what I'm going to be filming today. Everything can just, you know, change in a heartbeat. So I know that there are people having worse issues than not having a washing machine right now. So, you know, all those people in North Carolina and people having to go off the grid. So, you know, I do have lights. I do have the computer. So let's look at it like that. It's going to be okay. This is all going to be over in just a few weeks. And we knew it was going to get crazy. And we're at the crunch point. We're at the time in which I really don't need to be watching Sister Wives. I need to be in do mode. Okay, I did this on my Notion account. Here's my Notion account. I put you've seen it before probably if you watch my channel, but I put all of my shopping lists on there. I have my calendar link on there where I do my time blocking. Here is my little new to-do list. I still have all of the daily little tasks that I need to remember. But I mean, as far as the bigger projects and things, I think this is really good for me right now so that I can know what is just really urgent that I need to be working on right now. What's coming up. These are important things, but they don't have to be done today. These things are on the radar, and these probably need to be done by the end of the year. So this has given me some perspective that I really need to work on this the rest of the weekend. Laundry, grocery, doing some online Christmas shopping, figuring out how to get my watch fixed, cleaning up the house a little bit, vacuuming, trying to make it look better, trying on my jeans for fall because cold weather is coming, putting out my scarves and winter things, ordering Target, and getting the video set up. Those will make me feel good if I get that done this weekend. Then we can start working on all this other stuff. Good morning. Sunday morning here. One good thing about short hair is that you can hop right up and look like yesterday.
It's like me. Do it every day.
Just no makeup. Maddie girl was sick last night.
You're not going to tell them, are you?
Tell him what?
What she did.
What do you mean? Diarrhea?
Yeah, that's the word I was looking.
Oh. Yeah, well, she's throwing up.
That's what she sounded like.
She's throwing up
Well, that too.
now. But we weren't going to feed her this morning, and she was so hungry and eager to eat. And I did have some sensitive stomach food, and she ate that. So I imagine we'll be going to the vet in the morning if she's not better today. But as for the laundry situation, we talked to Mom, and it's likely going to be a few days before we can get a repairman in. So we're going to go do laundry at Mom's. Today's plan is to just try to keep the morale up, because yesterday my morale tanked when I realized my day wasn't going to go as it was planned. I wasn't going to get laundry done, and the dog is sick. So now we have today, and I have to make the most of today because I totally just farted yesterday away. All right.
That's what that was.
All right, so coffee time it is, and gonna try to be positive, and I do have a lot I need to get done, and we'll see what we can get done. I got to go to the store and get a few things so that I can easily eat this week without much effort. So that probably means frozen things. Oh, we'll get it done. Well, it's almost 1. The day is going better than I expected. But I did get up and decide to have a positive outlook. I actually decided that when I went to bed last night. You know, just looking for ways of rethinking our little washer issue. Not, the washer's not working. And Maddie being sick, and just trying to do what we can do. And really my problem is just not being able to get off my established routines very well. It throws me for a loop every time. I just want to know that what I have established is going to work. And when it doesn't, it just throws my morale off. So I did pray this week that God would give me some downtime, and I really think that's what happened yesterday. I couldn't do laundry, and it kind of threw me into a tailspin, and so I watched Sister Wives, which honestly I really needed. I may not have needed to have watched Sister Wives, but I needed the downtime to just sit back and not do anything, because I rarely do that, But anyway, everything's going better today. Maddie is feeling a little bit better. She has only had a minor episode of a little bit of diarrhea, and she's only thrown up once, but she wanted to eat this morning, so that is good. I don't know that she's completely well, but I'm hoping she's on the mend. I have been able to get a lot done this morning, like with the laundry situation. I decided to just take all the dirty laundry, go ahead and section it off into colors, and we can decide, because we're not going to be able to do, 5 or 6 loads at Mom's like I usually do. It's probably only going to be 2 to 3, and 3 only if we, stay up late, which, we may do. I don't know. I'm making the laundry room feel better because it was just chaos in there. When the water went everywhere, we were just grabbing towels, clean towels, used towels, all the towels, and throwing it on the situation. But we didn't have any way to rewash those, so we just had to clean up the water. So we're trying to dry the dirty towels, and then we're going to have to take at least 1 load to Mom and wash those. So, yeah, anyway. I just need to know that we have a plan, and I think that helps me a whole lot. I've got a whole list of things to talk about here from this morning. I haven't really videoed anything, I was just kind of, after the initial coffee talk this morning, I just really needed to get things under control in the house. So the kitchen is clean, and George went to church and went to store. So, I mean, together, we're just making morale a lot better. I did do World Bible School. I did my own devotion at home. Just because I didn't go to church doesn't mean I didn't do my own little devo, which I did. I have got to call Mom. I had told her I wasn't going to talk to her today because she's got this thing tonight and she's going to be cooking for it, which is kind of ironic because she doesn't really want to cook, but they're having a little picnic in her neighborhood. But we set her up on Home Chef so that they could deliver meals to her that she could pop in the microwave. And so in the process of setting that up, somehow it switched from that plan to a different kind of plan, and it showed us a different kind of meal. And I don't know how that happened but anyway, what's being delivered tomorrow is the meal kit, which she will have to prepare and read the instructions for. And I think she's going to be really mad at me. Somehow it switched from being homemade meals to meal kits. I've got to call and tell her that. And I guess if she doesn't want it, I'll offer to just, pay for it and we'll fix the meals here. But I have now switched her for the correct plan, and I've got her meals picked out for next week, but I do want to discuss those with her. I also need to pay her bills today. George is looking into selling her car. I did get some Christmas gifts ordered. Maddie's behind me. She made a noise. I was making sure she wasn't getting sick. I was able to get some Christmas gifts ordered, and yeah, I got the footage ready to go for this week. So since we're going to be losing Tuesday night as far as editing, I thought I might get started on that tonight. So I'm feeling good about how Sunday afternoon is, wrapping up. I still need to talk to Mom, pay her bills, do some cleaning in the house, try to vacuum. I want to get some more Christmas orders in if I can, get the editing done, and I think I'll be in pretty good shape. So I can take you along with me with some of that. I know this is more of a talking video this week. It's just been kind of a strange week at home, and I hope you guys know that I'm just really trying to do what I can with these videos through the end of the year. I don't really have a lot of time to be strategic and plan and do a lot of special things with them, but I'm just kind of taking you with me as we go along, and we're just flying through blindly here. Whew, here we go into the rest of the afternoon, and we'll see what happens. I appreciate you being here and sticking with me, and still got a little bit of stuff to do. I need to work on the fall clothes next. It's not much. It's just some PJs and some scarves because we've got weather coming in. It's supposed to be, colder. We'll have our first frost, possibly. I think George is going to be working on the herbs and doing his harvest in the next day or two. He's also going to the eye doctor, so just busy times. But all right, let's get going on this afternoon. Well, believe it or not, I have cleaned the fan blades and vacuumed. Now I have a couple of boxes of winter clothes. It's mainly scarves, winter shoes, and some serious winter pajamas. And I need to switch a few things out just for colder weather, which is really strange because it's 85 right now. But we have a front, I think, that's moving through, and it's going to be in the 30s later in the week, or maybe in a day or two. So feel like I need to go ahead and get that done, and it was on my list this weekend, and next weekend we're going to be gone. So I guess let's do that. I'm going to do probably a little time lapse here. Oh, I called Mom, by the way, and told her about the meals. And I told her that, I'm sorry I picked meals that you have to prepare. I thought we had, picked the right thing, but we hadn't. But anyway, we got all that straight. I don't know if I actually showed you, but I'm wearing my I just want to drink coffee and pet my Chihuahua shirt. Let me show you what I've done here. Okay, if you hear anything in the background, it's George. He's on the walking pad. But I've put the scarves in the scarf basket. I did have books and flip-flops in them, and they actually go back here. They are ready. I do have some flip-flops and summer shoes that I can pull out and maybe store them so that I can have my winter shoes there. But I do want to leave some flip-flops out because it does get warm earlier than Easter. I'll be wearing flip-flops by the end of February. You know, usually the white doesn't come out until after Easter, but we'll have some warm days. So I do want to leave some flip-flops out. Here's what I have done with these silky scarves. These are ones that I really loved and I just could not give them away. They're not necessarily in style right now, but I did a slip knot on them and I'll probably put them in the off-season closet. And then when I get into spring, these are silky, you know, if I decide I want to wear these to church with a blouse, you know, I can kind of dress it up a little bit. I'll probably just start keeping these in the closet so that I don't have to do this every time. But yeah, that's a really good idea if you want an idea for how to keep them from falling off the hanger. You can just do a slip knot and that works really well. It's pretty actually. All right, I'm gonna put those up in the extra closet, and then I realized I need to put my pajamas up, and I actually have another box of stuff right here. So I just noticed there were some scarves in there, so I'll need to work those in. Here's these little moccasin type shoes that I enjoy wearing in the winter. So I got to do that now. Well, as you can see, since my laundry needs to be done, I don't have much in here, but I'm trying to turn this into my fall and winter pajamas. And I actually had most of the summer ones in here before. So I've already moved some of them over, but I still need to finish doing that because I have some winter things in here. And those are my Christmas socks back there. I need to get those out. If you remembered my sock drawer that I did a video on, I really love my sock drawer. I have to figure out where I put my Christmas socks because there's no room for them right now. Okay, so I'm going to use this box to put some Christmas wrapping supplies in there, just enough for wrapping a few things here and there. I don't want to overwhelm my office, but I think this will be good to put that in. And then I guess I'll just put those downstairs in the basement. I do probably have some spring purses that I can throw in there. But anyway, good job. Got that done. Mighty girl, you gonna tell everybody that you feel a little bit better? Wasn't as bad as yesterday. You slept all day. She's a sweet girl. She's gonna get some rest tonight, I hope. So it's been a great weekend. I know there wasn't a lot going on this weekend, and I am forever just talking about my to-do list on and on and on. And it's just because I really strongly desire to get, everything done and meet my responsibilities and still be able to get the videos done. But we have a crazy schedule throughout pretty much the rest of the year, so we're just hanging in there. I'm trying to be, happy and content and just get through it. We're so close. So hang in there with me, guys. We're gonna have fun next year. I keep saying that. Just hang in there with me, because it's pretty crazy. So I'm trying to take you with me through everything that's going on, even when we're just at home struggling, with things like the washing machine going out and the dog being sick and all that kind of jazz. So I was grateful to have this morning just to kind of take a back seat here and try to get a few things done. And those few hours were very valuable for me personally, just to rest a little bit this weekend and to just kind of step back and look at the big picture. So I'm just reminded that we need to do that sometimes. Just kind of step back and look at the big picture and refocus in on the things that are most important. Maddie girl wants down. She says it's time to end the vlog. I'm a little worried about her. I'm going to get her off the carpet, if you know what I mean. So everybody have a great week. We'll see you next week. We're here every Saturday at 7. Give me a like if you like the video. And don't forget to share and subscribe and leave a comment. Your comments have really been making me feel good, and they're getting me through, and I appreciate it so much. But every like, comment, subscribe, all of that helps the channel to push out to others. And I appreciate you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.